Hello, I'm going to cook a Portuguese dinner, including dessert, in a very short time. So, this is called ervilhas com ovos escalfados, which is peas with poached eggs. So, we are going to chop some onion and some tomato, and we're going to put the onion in the pot with some olive oil, and then you have your spoon to mix it. You let it heat, and while that's going on, you're going to prepare your rice. You need to eat it with, sorry, I'm gonna try to show you, with white rice. I already had it in the morning, so I'm gonna use that. And if you have some Aloros leaves, the one Julius Caesar had around the head, I think I'm saying right, or Loros. So you can already hear the noise of the onion. So because my tomato, I sometimes cook just with tomatoes, but because this one is not very mature, I'm going to add some puree of tomato. So I'm going to add that. If you don't have, just use the tomato. So I try to choose a recipe that has ingredients that you can find in your country, so you can repeat it. I need to mix this a bit. And then you put your tomato, and the onion is transparent. You might think this was too fast because the pot was heated already. So we have our tomato. We're gonna wait that it cooks a bit before we put the peas. I like the frozen peas better than the ones in a can, but I already tried with the other ones. Use what you have. It's my philosophy of life, and Portuguese called desenrascanço, means, I don't know how to translate this word, but I will find out and I will let you know. So meanwhile, we are going to prepare dessert. So you need a bowl, and you need 5 eggs. So you separate the white from the yolk. Okay, let's see how I'm coordinated with this, with my tiredness. So far so good. And of course I don't recommend you eat a lot of eggs all the time, and these are free-range chicken eggs, because we need to look for the environment a bit. Anyway, this recipe that I'm cooking for dinner, you can do it without eggs because the peas already have a lot of protein, so you don't need really. But as we eat it in Portugal, it's like that. I also have here some soya chorizo, but sometimes I don't have, and so I don't put it, and it still tastes like Portuguese food, still delicious. So just try with what you have at home. And so I put my 5 eggs, and now, okay, our puree tomato is getting ready. So we are going to put the peas now. The rice is ready. Just mix a bit. Now it's very easy. After the peas are ready, you just open eggs if you want the non-vegan version, and then you cover, and it's quite ready. Don't forget the salt. Meanwhile, we are going to put the white into castle, as we say in Portuguese. So now we are going to do the same with the eggs. So we already mixed our cooked condensed milk. You can cooked in a pressure pot or in a normal, but then it takes longer. And we are going to mix our Castle White into it very carefully. And this dessert that Portuguese like very much, so you see, I'm not sure you can see. So we're gonna mix very carefully from down to up, so it gets foamy. It will look a bit like a mousse, but instead of chocolate, some people call this also caramel mousse. But we have a name for this dessert in Portugal, and it's a funny name actually. It's called camel drool. Don't ask me why. I was researching because I've been living in many countries, and eventually I was inventing a theory, but then I looked for the right reason. So there's the story is somebody had guests unexpectedly and need to improvise a dessert to serve it, and there was a lot of people, so there was a lot of guests, and the dessert wasn't enough for everybody. So she just decided to put this disgusting name, camel drool, so to discourage the people who were disgusted by the name. But it looks pretty nice. I'm gonna show you. I hope you can see without me. You see, it looks like a mousse. Maybe I take with a phone. Okay. So here is our drool of camel. She's very nice. And here is our peas. Hope you can see. And now you can add the eggs and open the eggs and cover. Then you have your peas to serve with your rice, and that's gonna be your dinner. And then you have your camel drool for dessert. And this is my crazy messy improvising kitchen recipes from Portugal to you. Thank you. I hope you enjoy it, and let me know if it was tasty. Bye.